Sorry, there was like someone walking by. Um, there was 0 people when I started this, and then right when I started it, there's like 5 people that like walk by. Okay, cool. Um, well, hi guys. I'm gonna set the camera actually, but I think I just wanted to talk about my like experience living in Los Angeles for like a year. Sorry if I'm like kind of, I don't know, out of it. I like my thumb is like infected. Ugh, anyway, it hurts. And I've put like antibiotics and I'm taking antibiotics too, but it's fine. Um, oh my god. This guy's literally walking around saying, I have weed for sale. Wait, I don't think I can say that on YouTube. Not me, but this other guy. I'm really hoping he doesn't come over here and fucking bother me. Oh god, there's a fly on my food. Go away. Anyway. But yeah. I thought I'd share my experience living in LA because I've only visited like as a kid in like the early to late 2000s. And I haven't been back since like literally last year, like late last year in September, I think. Or I think it was late August. I'm not sure. It had to be like, yeah, August into September because, and I was coming from Arizona, right? Like Tucson, Arizona. And it was so cool to see like the transition from like the deep desert into like the lush landscape of LA. Like, and at first I saw like San Bernardino, which is like the most desert part, I feel like, of the basin. Not really LA, but I went towards like downtown from there, essentially. But yeah, let me find you a spot to like set you down. But so, I mean, it's had its ups and downs. I feel like it was the worst decision I've ever made. And I feel like I could have really worked on the timing of everything, but you know how life works. Like, you just don't. I had no idea how good it was gonna be. And I feel like if I would have known what was available here and like I would have came here at a different time. But I don't know. But I did come here at a time when I didn't really have like a job lined up. I didn't really have anything. I didn't have like a set place. I was like staying out of like Airbnbs and stuff. Oh my god, this is probably gonna be like such a long story. I feel like I should talk about like the first time I got here. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, and I can't believe I didn't do like a story time on this, but the first place I literally stayed at, which was in San Bernardino, which I guess isn't really LA, but hello, Raul from Russia. Thank you. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I'll just cut to the chase. Like, I stayed in this kind of sketchy like Airbnb because I was trying to like save money, honestly, and it was still like a room, you know. It was like this woman with like a bunch of like kids, and they were like kind of rowdy. And then to find like there was like, anyway, there wasn't really a lock on the front door, which was really suspicious. And there was like gang members coming like in and out of, I don't know if I should even be saying this, like, of the house. Dude, one time I was like walking back from that Airbnb like to the house, and a cop stopped me, literally. Like, this is the first time I ever came here to like Southern California, like visiting as an adult too, mind you. And he like asks me, I don't even know exactly what happened, but he basically just talked to me. And I just talked to him, like, because I literally wasn't doing anything wrong. But he told me about that place I was staying at. He was like, "That's not a good place to stay at," and I was like, "Okay, noted." Um, but yeah, okay, I'll cut to the chase. I'm sorry. I basically found like hidden cameras in the doorknob of like the like okay, so like the door would shut and there was a lock on the other side, and it was like you would enter a pin, like a 4-digit pin, right? And it would unlock. On the other side where there's like two screw holes, there were like little like cameras where like the screws were. Like if you took a light, you could clearly see it was like the same shape as like a camera anyway. So that was crazy. And I remember like after I left that place, I reported it, like that there was literally hidden cameras in that Airbnb. Um, so yeah, and I don't know if that place is still up, but yeah, okay. And then literally the next place I stayed at, oh my god, it was in Monterey Park. Wait, no, I'm like jumping around. Well, I think, oh my god, no, there was another place I stayed at for like a night or two. I'm not sure, but I think Airbnb like felt bad and then they helped me get like another place. Hello, just your bestie. Hope you're doing good. Okay. But what the fuck is the story? But yeah, it was a really nice place too, and like there was like a pool. But when I was leaving, I was like still waiting for like my ride. I don't know what happened, but I was a little bit late, and the cleaning lady was like so rude to me. The woman was like calling me, yelling at me to like leave, and I was like, oh my god, like just not a good experience. But I've had like horror stories with Airbnb, honestly. Like I remember when I was living in Arizona. I guess this is in Southern California, but when I first went to like Tucson, Arizona, before moving to like LA, I remember there was someone that was staying in the same Airbnb as me, but like the host wasn't staying there, right? Hey Violeta. um, but yeah, the host wasn't there, right? So there was another person staying there, but I think they were, I don't know. It was just sketch, and they were smoking like in the room, and then they eventually like stole the TV, like this big 65-inch TV, like stole it, and I recorded it as it happened. And then the freaking Airbnb host literally gave me a bad review, even though I literally was the only person there that could have documented anything and helped him. He didn't have any security cameras. Wait, I don't know actually, but there was definitely nothing like inside he could have captured. Like I literally helped him, and he still left me like a bad review. Anyway, so why is my Airbnb like horror story? And then, oh my god, this other place I stayed at in like Pico Robertson area of Los Angeles. God, I love that. I don't know. I love that YouTube's like showing me to people. Usually it's like, I don't know. Not usually. Lately it's been getting better. Back to what I was saying, the Pico Robertson area, I think it's like just south of Beverly Hills. I guess that sounds almost fancy, but it's not really. Anyway, I remember like going back there one day and I found like my suitcase was like damaged. It was like kicked down the staircase of a place I was staying at, and the host literally took my bong. Like, anyway. Sorry if I'm like doing stuff in my mouth. I just ate like a like freaking thing. But yeah, I just thought that was weird. That was crazy. I think that was when I first got here, and then yeah, and then afterwards, okay, I'll talk about when I went to like I started going towards like Venice and then Santa Monica and like West LA area, and then I just kind of felt at home here. And it's just so interesting. Like I'm a stoner, honestly, and I love like cannabis culture and like videos online of people like, I don't know. So this is probably really niche and not many people know about this, but like Two Girls One Bong, like the early videos, like I was watching one of them and I realized the background was literally Venice, like one of the murals I saw, and like the whole area. And there was a point in time where I had no idea that's where that was, and being there now in real life was like it was like full circle. It was like Truman Show. It was like, oh my fucking god, I'm like literally in the same place that I like watched all these videos years ago, and like or when I recognized the background of like an old Shane Dawson video with Trisha Paytas, and like they were at the Santa Monica like mall, like the Third Street Promenade area, and I recognized the Lululemon sign, and I was like, holy shit. It was like it's such a huge disillusionment, like when you get here and you realize like I don't know, LA looks so big on the map, but when you're here, everything feels so small and almost not cramped, but just like very concise in like areas. But it's so spread out at the same time. It's such a weird contrast. But I don't know. I couldn't imagine living anywhere else. Hold on, give me like 1 second. um I honestly was getting kind of frustrated before I started this live. But we're good now. We're good, man. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm sorry. Let me show you. This is why I love Los Angeles. Look at this. Are you kidding me? This is just gorgeous. And it's kind of interesting how the marine layer, it like the trees fall off the like or oh my god, the leaves fall off the trees like all year round, but they grow all year round too. So it's like I don't know. It's just gorgeous. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Because I thought I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'm not too sure. Just let me know if you can hear me, because I saw the little symbol and it was like a dash through the microphone, and I'm not sure if that means it was silent. Okay. I feel so stupid now. I'm like 20 minutes in, I just realized that. Have I been mute the whole time? Please tell me. Okay, I'm not sure if I was. I honestly kind of want to take a rip ski because I smoke. I've been kind of cutting down lately, like in terms of like THC percentage and like amount, like I don't know. And I guess with the infection, you're not really supposed to like smoke technically, but it helps with the pain, honestly, because it's not great. And I thought like maybe drinking alcohol would help with the pain, like for the infection. Like I wouldn't feel it at first. It did, and then afterward it was like this weird, like I don't know, like it did not feel great. But I thought it would help. You think alcohol, oh, if you drink it, you're gonna feel numb. Or no, with an infection, it's different. I think, because it's like inside. It's not like trauma from the outside in. It's like inside out. So yeah, and then I took antibiotics too. So that was definitely my mistake. So don't do that. Learn from me. Learn from my stupid mistakes. You don't do the same things. That's my channel. No, literally, what is my channel? Okay, what is my brand? I'm trying to figure it out. Dude, I like changed my like header on my YouTube channel to like this broken laptop. Literally, I think I found it in this bench I'm in right now. I took the computer though, but the screen was definitely broken. But I thought I took a photo with it because it was cool. But I did find a whole computer, like old, like Intel i7, like Dell computer, like from the ones that you would work on in school in like the mid 2010s, like that thing. And those things were awesome then. That was like state of the art, like, and it's crazy to think like that's all that shit now. Even saying Intel, you're like, everyone that's not a nerd just like checked out. They're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's funny how I'm such a stoner, but like I love science. I love like, not education, like it sounds so general, but I love like learning new things and trying new things. Like I feel like there's so much that we've learned in this universe, but yet there's so much that we don't understand. And like that, I think like 95% of the ocean is still unexplored, and I feel like that percentage is greater for like space. As like, dude, the 3I Atlas comet, I'm getting so like off track here. Like that's coming towards Earth or Mars or something, but like I don't know, dude, with all the alien stuff coming out and like evidence and like the fact, I think there's a video of the US like military shooting like an unidentified drone, and oh my god, I really do, I can't wait for get my laptop back so I can show you what I'm talking about as I'm saying it instead of just saying it here. But you can see it on YouTube. Like it's like in Los Angeles, like downtown, there was this weird drone looking thing floating around. It looked like straight out of like Black Mirror or something. It was literally like this weird like small trash can black object like floating around downtown LA, and it just gave me the creeps. Like the way it moved was very like, maybe it was some like advanced military craft for surveillance, or I don't even know, but that shit creeped me out. You can look it, it's probably on YouTube, but that thing scared me. I was like, fuck. Because I live here, dude. I couldn't imagine if I was just like stoned as fuck and then I look up and it's like this fucking, oh my god, dude, I'd lose it. Okay, anyway, cheers. Oh, oops. I need to like do my beard again, but it's okay. That was an awesome hit. Put that. It's so funny in the United States how it's like cannabis is legal, but not really. Like you literally have to hide it, and like people smoke cigarettes like everywhere. You don't have to hide it. I don't know. I think it's like a double standard, honestly. But I look forward to the day where I don't have to hide it. I don't have to like in the country I was born in at 25 years old. I just don't want to have to hide the fact that I smoke weed anymore. You know what I mean? Like it just feels so trivial and like ass backwards to like be like you can't smoke in the open. That plant. Just that plant specifically. Anyway. I just wish it wasn't so like demonized and like stigmatized. And you think in LA, like, I don't know, people are really chill about it, but you smoke in front of a cop and like they're most likely gonna cite you. I've definitely smoked in front of like a security girl before, but she wasn't like a police officer, if that makes sense. She didn't do anything, but really just depends on like the cop, I think. But I wish I didn't have to care so much about it. Like I feel like my anxiety is so like yeah. So I guess basically I've just been like trying not to care so much and realizing if I look around me, there's literally no one. I don't even see a single person. I guess I see her, but she's like far away as fuck. But you know what I mean. My dream, I feel like ever since I was a kid, I wanted to live on like the beach side where like some hills in Los Angeles, like by the ocean. And I know that's like probably a little bit out of reach for me, but I'm gonna be hopeful, you know what I mean? Like you never know, like I might strike gold. I found some, I don't know if I should say this because I don't want to be like, well, whatever. It could have like literally no value, but I found some jewelry and I haven't gone to a pawn shop. I literally went to Brilliant Earth the other day, right? This is my real experience. Like I had maybe it's because I had a backpack on or my skateboard, whatever. She didn't even let me in. Like she had like this locked door, like at Santa Monica Place, and I was like, I mean, I get it for like security, but I just felt like discriminated against because she couldn't even let me in to ask the question. Like, so I was just like, fuck. I asked her, I was like, can I see how much this costs? And she was just like, no. And it just made me feel like I just sulked and I was like, okay, thank you. And I just like walked away. It's okay. But I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Oh my gosh. But still, you know what I mean? It's just like little stuff like that where I feel like there's some prejudice here in LA. Like I felt read to filth. I was like, oh damn, she knows I'm not like here to like buy anything, but like yeah, couldn't even let me in through the door. You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, this is the world we live in now. We're just immediately judged, and then whether you can like walk into establishments or not, like, ugh, it's just dark, and it's just a trend in America that I don't like really seeing is like the increase of services being locked or yeah, like from the outside, like they're open, but like just yeah, the increase in locks and cases and like I don't know, everything just feels like almost dystopian and how like tightly like I don't know, it's just sad. And like I totally get that LA has like a high crime rate and stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes it can get kind of annoying, especially when it's like the toothpaste is locked up or like deodorant or like literally it's just or things that are like $1. It's just like what's going on here? I guess I'm not used to that. I literally last city I lived in was Tucson, which was about a little over half. Well, I guess the whole Pima County area is like a little, I think, 1 million people, but Tucson itself, the city, like main city, is like 500 or so, or 600,000. But yeah, that's compared to like LA's metropolis, like the entire basin, which is like 12 million people. So yeah, it's like 12 or 25 times more chances of like running into people, basically, population wise, like, which is cool. Like I've lived in Massachusetts near Boston, but I never lived like around the city area. I was like in Plymouth, which was like a really small city, and but yeah, it was such a beautiful area, like right next to Cape Cod too. It was like, oh, I love that area. My mom still lives there. I can just visit her and like see her, but anyway. It's cool. What was crazy is like I was right next to the Palisades fire earlier this year in January when it happened. Like literally, I was by San Vicente, like the street that was like one of the first streets to be cut off. I'll always remember that day. I think that was my first like major disaster I've ever been through. I mean, I've been through hurricanes, tornadoes, like other natural disasters, but I feel like that's like a catastrophe. Like that's not even like that's past what I've been through before, and like that really woke me up. It like I don't know. There definitely is like concerns about like over tourism and overdevelopment in Santa Monica and the areas surrounding, and like it's just unfortunate that something like that has already happened. But I don't know. They're planning on building like this big ass park in Santa Monica where the airport used to be, or where it's at now, I guess. And that's cool because LA doesn't really have like a central park like New York City does, in the way that everyone, it's like a central meeting place. But yeah, they had like 3 different designs you could choose from when I went to this one park. And that's cool. Like you guess you could like vote on which one you want, but yeah, that's cool. I'm excited for that. I love parks. I just love nature, and like it's just this is so beautiful. I love even just how like freaking branches grow out like that, like straight out. I don't know. It's just so fucking cool. It's so pretty. The backdrop, like fuck. Yeah. I think there's like I don't know how. I think over 3,000 unique species to California, like just the state itself, and definitely so. Like I've never seen so many like of the species here, and they're like so voluptuous too, and like I don't know, like the trees here can grow huge. And I was just watching a video on YouTube about like how there used to be literal like giant trees that grew on Earth, and like like oh my god, I can't even explain like how big they were. Like I would say maybe even like 25 feet in diameter. Like some of them like maybe 20 feet. Like just huge trees, and cut down now. Like the photos show that they were cut down, like literally, like crazy. And yeah, I just think about now, like there's this one tree over there that's gigantic. Actually, now that I think about it, like it has this huge trunk. I hope they never cut it down. but I'll show you actually. It's like really cool. Now, like I love like when people on YouTube say like or talk about something, I wish they just show it. Like this is what it looks like. You see how big that fucking trunk is? Like I'll move to the side a little bit so you can kind of like get a feel, but like huge. It's like one tree. But yeah, I don't know. I love nature. Sorry. Me literally just like showing a tree. That's my life. What do you guys think of this gray shirt of like the fit? That was dumb. I'm having a good time. I was a little bit stressed earlier, not gonna lie, but I'm doing good now. And I'm just realizing that like I can be such a perfectionist. And I've talked about this before, but in the way of like I think it can be a little bit of a detriment to myself. Like I can kind of get in the way of my own self. Like I want to make more videos, I want to do more live streams, but yeah, life just kicks me in the ass lately and I just literally can't. Or I just don't have like phone service or stuff like that. So maybe I was a little bit like too much information. I have phone service now, but there's a point in time where like I couldn't like figure out how to get it. So I just kept basically I kept breaking each like new phone I would get, and then I had to get like another one, and yeah, I'm just the clumsiest person ever. And yeah, I'm using like my iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is a pretty good phone. I can't see myself replacing it anytime soon. But I totally messed up the screen to the point it was unusable. And I didn't have any data loss when they fixed the screen, so yeah. I'm gonna back it up fully before they fix the back because I'm pretty sure they're gonna like reset the phone when they like do all the internal stuff. But yeah. Anyway, that's so boring. I'm sorry. I'm literally just talking about like Apple. I can't wait. Guys, send me prayers for like my thumb, please. Because I am not doing well. You see how swollen it is compared to my other thumb? Like that is not normal. Okay. So if you ever just see me like sigh or do something, it's just because I'm in pain. I'm really looking forward to not being in pain. And I've never had an infection actually before give me this much pain. In the past, it was just like a dull ache, or like if I had ingrown toenail, yeah, it would hurt, but it wasn't like the end of the world. It was only when I put pressure on it. I've never had something like a continuous pain. So, sorry, I'll shut up about my pain. There's nothing worse than someone just like complaining, so I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I'm really not. I love this hat. Listen to this hat. Usually I go live in like horizontal, but I feel like lately when I do that on my phone, they don't really do too well. Like they don't really track, like, or get recommended. I love it out here. It's just peaceful. It's interesting how LA has like an interesting mix of chaos and peace. I don't know why that took so long to say. It's definitely like hurting again. Spider web up there looks so cool. It's crazy how it did that. It like did it between two freaking branches. Like, on just like I can't even see it, but I didn't even know you could zoom in on the front camera. Hold on. No, I don't know. Maybe you can't see it. It's fine. I just thought that was so cool. I want to grow out my beard. What do you guys think? Should I grow out my beard more? For real. I need to like shape it though. I won't cut it so much. Like maybe like just to keep it nice and shaped. But I don't want to like cut it like down. I don't know if I want to shave my head again or like do something, because I don't think I'm like balding. Like I don't really need to like shave it, but I guess I have a little something going on there and like there, but it could just be like my hairline maturing, you know what I mean? Like I'm far from bald. Like my hair is so thick, but I just like it short. I feel like it'll look better with it short than like with the beard. It like goes together. But that's just like my style. I feel like I'm kind of giving cottagecore though with this like gray like sweatshirt. But yeah. Well, if you guys are from LA, like let me know, or if you're like born and raised. Because I'm not born and raised, but I definitely feel like the most connected to LA than like any other city I've been in. And I've only been here for about a year, so. Yeah, it's just so funny when I first got here and like seeing all the parallels between like Grand Theft Auto 5 and like the actual city, and like actually seeing how close everything is, like Santa Monica, and then like seeing Venice, and then the canals, and then like the Del Rey. It's cool. And then literally like the airport after. It's like it was just, yeah. Even though it's like more spread out here for sure in real life, the game definitely nailed like the impression. For sure. Yeah. Just like walking down the street and then like randomly seeing like a social media like building. It's definitely been like seeing that in GTA 5 as well. I can't remember what it was. It was like Lifebook or something like that. I don't know. That was probably so random. But I think I'll go here soon. But not yet. I wonder if this would be like a better angle. If you guys have any tips on like helping me with my infection, let me know. Or like leave me a comment on like one of my videos, or you can just let me know here. Fuck. Because I would really love to get over this. It's been like half a week now, and it feels like it's getting, I can't tell if it's getting worse. I really hope not. But yeah. Oh. Trying to keep it clean, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I literally have no idea how I got infected. I don't know if I just like picked the skin a little bit too much, and then because I have eczema. I feel like I said that so many times in this video. But it does add to the reason why I can get infections more easily, because my skin breaks more easily. Like, anyway, I'm like Play-Doh. I'm like made of like literally like silly putty. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Oh my god, I've been a part of like there was like this No Kings protest too in Santa Monica. And I remember being there. I think I've showed that on my channel too, like when I was at that like protest and stuff. And then like the demonstration like against ICE and stuff. It's just like, I don't know, kind of messed up. But I don't know. Maybe this is controversial to say, but I don't think anybody should be called an illegal alien. Like, you're not an alien if you're a human. You know what I mean? Aliens are things that are from outer space, not from Earth. Like, I don't know why they take that to basically literally alienate a certain marginalized group even further, to call them all, like, so I don't think anybody's illegal. I don't think anyone's an alien, but I do think it's just like a civil, like you made a civil violation basically. I think it should be treated as such, and going from there, I think it should be treated as such like a violent, aggressive like thing, you know, to like handle. Like they're already here, and like I don't know. I just feel like there could have been so much of a more constructive approach to the situation that's unfolding right now, honestly, in LA. So this is my personal take. Maybe you might not agree, but or maybe you do. But as someone that is like indigenous to Los Angeles and is also a US citizen, I feel for people that have come here for a better life, and to just be treated this way mercilessly is like sad. And like I just, yeah, I just hope things get better soon, but I don't know. I don't know if it is. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll take one more rip and then we'll go. Because I like going live for about like an hour or so, and then, but I don't know, I like switching it up. But maybe I'll renew this and then, yeah, probably take a little break, honestly, and then I'll start again. But yeah. I want to do like self-care videos and like show you guys honestly like how I take care of my beard and like and stuff. Like I'm serious. Like I want to get back into like shorter type content videos and more like quality, like yeah, just focusing on that instead of just like longer length. I want to focus on like the quality and like making it more concise. I think that's the direction I want to do, honestly. But yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna take another rippy ripski somehow, some way. Oh my god. I don't know what I did with it, actually. What the fuck? Oh my god, my bong was like on top of my weed. I mean my plant stuff. Dude, I honestly think I'm gonna hit gold. Like, not, that probably made no sense. But that I'm gonna go like, I don't wanna say the word viral, but that I think things are going in the right direction. And like, I wanna hit 1,000 subscribers, okay? Is that too hard to ask? I really want, let's manifest 1,000 subscribers for me, okay? 1,000 subscribers. Manifesting. Okay. Cheers. Hopefully you guys are having a good night or a day. But I'll catch you guys in a little. Bye, guys.